The hard thing about writing comedically about something you like is that most everyone likes to hear about how something is the equivalent of a Zimbabwean nickel, but the same cannot be said for literal mana from heaven. Yet here we are reviewing Princess Mononoke by Studio Ghibli. It's rare for a movie to make me need to pause and walk away for reasons other than taking a shit or itch shit, so it's safe to say you already know how this review is going to end. But I have an animator to work ragged and a rating system I need to finalize, so we'll have to make like the March of Penguins and trudge onwards. Directed by Hayao Miyazaki, Princess Mononoke stars Ashitaka, a young man who's an unwilling participant in a worm exchange program and is forced to find a cure for the curse. In doing so, he finds himself in an industrial city, which is run by the NRA card-carrying Lady Eboshi just in time for our female lead, the tree-hugger wolf girl San, to try and play Brutus to Eboshi's Caesar. That theming of man versus nature isn't anything new for Miyazaki or Ghibli, but it is given the most equal treatment in Mononoke, where every side has a just cause for the actions it takes and time in the spotlight to state those claims. But that also means that they make mistakes, which cause you to question whether their side is indeed correct. Another standard for Ghibli is the beauty of the animation in the film, from the raw, mechanical Irontown to the lush forest environments that the Kodama call home. Speaking of, the Kodama are probably my second favorite thing to come from the film. The little buggers are so cute that I sometimes forget that they're technically cousins with Slimer. I want to give special note to the music. The score of an audiovisual piece is no small part, but Joe Hisashi's talents steal the forest spirit's head and achieve immortality in this film. The Legend of Ashitaka and The Journey to the West are the two standout tracks from the score personally, and often I'll find myself listening to them on walks and imagining myself adventuring through the animated hills of the film. But then Initial D comes on, and then I just start running in the 90s. If there is one critical problem in this movie, it comes from how vast a story it's attempting to tell, with interesting elements being set aside for the core experience and to stick to its runtime. The ape tribe appears for a few moments, never to be seen again. Ashitaka's village and former fiancé bear no relevance to the story beyond the call to adventure and to explain his noble personality. I can't say that the movie would have benefited from additional runtime though, since it'd be like putting more whipped cream on an ice cream sundae. At some point it just gets too sweet. Plus, you can already really sink your teeth into the subtleties of Lady Eboshi's past and the societal structure of Irontown. Like Vertigo or Citizen Kane, Princess Mononoke makes you wonder if the best years of the medium are behind us, with animation that looks just as good, if not better, than stuff that's coming out now. The combat sequences are an absolute pleasure to watch. Ashitaka firing off his curse-powered arrows while riding on Yakul was honestly as brilliant as fireworks. I mean, just the way that Mononoke deals with movement in general is given such care that Michael Jackson's moonwalk isn't any smoother. The first Nightwalker scene is one of those moments where the awe really comes through. I imagine I'd feel similar seeing an Aurora Borealis or TSM getting past group stages. The animation is so impressive that I'm almost inclined to recommend the dub, even though it's like choosing gas station sushi over rolls in a restaurant, just so you can spend all of your time taking it in. But I won't, since I'm not asking for you to spend 30 minutes in the bathroom after you arrive at your destination. Instead, my recommendation is as follows. Princess Mononoke gets the highest rating of replay. While not my favorite Ghibli film and by no means perfect, Mononoke is still a masterpiece that stands the test of time and deserves to be enjoyed and revered by both fans of classic film and modern anime. This epic journey sticks with you, like a cup of hot chocolate on a cold night, a specter of warmth radiating through you for a long time after you've had your last sip. And that next cup, whether moments later or years down the line, brings it back to life in a way that deepens your appreciation as though it's a dear old friend. Or maybe that's just the gas station sushi talking. Now seriously, where did y'all hide the bathroom?